Yo, Fisher. Good luck at work, man. Yo, no name. Lolo. Oh, it's this room. Yep. Really flashbanged you? Well, get ready to get flashbanged a lot. Ow. Alright. On those, on that too. How long have I been playing this? 10 years. Since the game came out. On and off mostly. DD1 back in when on the PS3? No, I started DD1 when it came to PC. So I basically just started Dragon's Dogma when the PC era started. Yeah, and I've never quit. It's too good. Dragon! It's a Tilswan. Get this guy out of here! Since Arc Arisen, yep. Yeah, I saw the demo on the Xbox 360, I think. But then I was too young to actually afford games. Or anything new, anyway. I'll just take all that. And I did play the demo a whole bunch on the Xbox. And then I forgot all about it for a couple of years. And then it suddenly showed up on my Steam feed a couple of years later. When I actually did have money. And the rest is history. I like the free ring. It's like 100k, right? Is it still? Yeah, 300k. It's like chump change, but... Warrior Rain, nice, nice. How about you then? I assume you've only started recently then, or at least no longer than a little while. Level 32 now. Ooh, real fresh. Fresh meat. Welcome. Last week. Ooh, dude. Part of me is like envy. It's getting to play this for the first time. It's like, holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, this is like one of the... how do you say that? Custom futures of Rising with the post-game channel, post-game world. All the enemies being level 90 and stuff. This way. But I'm really just waiting for the real end game of this game to be re-implemented. That would be nice. I suppose at this point I'm really more eager for the multiplayer mode that's been made for Dogma 2. Where is the other quest? This one? Oh, Forsaken, well, might as well go down. Guess I'm pretty sure I populated all those dungeons now. This one. Having a blast, I bet, dude. I bet. Dogma Online really is just Dark Arisen, but 2.0. Like in the story so far? Oh, yeah, it must be right around this area. 32, right? We're gonna go down here. What's that? No. Well, you can join your friends. There you go. What's my thoughts on DD2? I absolutely love it. If it's gonna continue like this, with all the mods going on, which basically what we're playing here with Dogma Rising is basically modded Dogma Online, which is almost just as good, I would say. Some people would say it's better. I don't think that's true. I like Dogma 2 modded, but that's probably also the case with me probably having like 6,000 or 7,000 hours. On this game, so it's like, you know, I've seen all there is to see. There isn't really much that I don't know about the game. I mean, apart from building, because I suck at making builds and shit. And all the details about that. I'm just a casual noob. I'm actually using dress equipment, fella. So we're in summer style right now. It's hot as shit out, so I thought, you know, I've had these swimming trunks for my character sitting in my storage for over a year now, and I was like, you know what, now's the time of year to pop that out. So I was like, let's use that. Yeah, using the layered armor. Now, if I had unequipped all my gear, I would probably get insta-killed here by everything. So let's not do that. This is what I was looking for. Very good. How many do I have, anyway? Oh, I've got 658. We're good. I'll take those. If you're not planning on getting it, not getting in this game is impossible. Literally impossible. Let's do this. No thanks. Where the fuck is Kevin? Kevin, fucking fix me. The mass variety in this game is awesome. Oh yeah, but there's also a lot of reskins. Like I would say, Nick has been doing a whole lot of a better job making variants for DD2 with the bestiary mod than this official stuff here. Like the trolls don't really have any extra moves aside from like the one poison move if you climb on them. Stuff like that, like really small differences between variants. Or like the core in a different location. It's not that I dislike it. And for its age it's really good, but Capcom is gonna finally give us that expansion that we've been waiting for DD2, then I do expect a lot better than this, basically. What the fuck is that reach, dude? What the hell? It's not supposed to be that large. I need those. I need that too. DD2 will have an expansion. I think so. And I think well, I would want to say this year, and maybe even like a reveal very soon, but I've come to a point where I do expect it to come eventually. I'd probably rather sooner than later. But I'm at a point where I don't really know when to expect it anymore. Basically the same with before DD2 was announced. It was like even before the anniversary stream, right? I was like, I know it's coming eventually, but like when? Where? And it was like the year before that I had kind of just given up hope. I was like, I mean, if it's ever gonna come, it probably would have already. And then they announced it, and I was like, you know what? Holy shit. I just wish they would like release content for the Dragon's Dogma series a bit faster than they have been doing. Like even if it's just spin-offs or whatever. But aside from Dragon's Dogma Quest, which I've never played and I don't think I've been missing out on much, I don't think we've had any spin-offs out. This is still not opening. That's okay. I don't really care for the chest rewards much. Capcom is not gonna abandon Dragon's Dogma, hell no. Yeah, that's why I was surprised about Dragon's Dogma 2 having a literal snake Medusa. It felt very odd. I think we have to go to Jingen. Oops. You only believe in what Capcom themselves say so. Well, they basically already have a couple weeks ago. I mean, the anniversary post basically puts the writing on the wall, but I mean, even before that already. But I get it.
Yeah.
It's one way to think about it. I just like being optimistic, you know? And I wouldn't really be disappointed about it either if it doesn't happen, because, like I said, we still have things to look forward to for Dragon's Dogma 2 with the multiplayer mode and just the modders are really pushing out great stuff, you know. A lot of cool mods coming out. We can go to Badland Plains. Oh, this is northern Badland Plains. Whoops. But yeah, Itsuno left, but Kento Kinoshita will directed the whole of Dragon's Dogma Online, which we are playing right now. He co-directed DD2, so. And seeing where the story is going. I mean, I keep repeating myself like literally every stream, but is it over here? I'm gonna assume it is. Then I think Dragon's Dogma 2 will end up being the prequel to this game. Right, we need to go to Brentford. I'm an idiot. Where? Here it is. Penitentiary. On your first vacation, I would say just play whatever you like. There is no wrong choice. I never cared to level all my vocations, and I still haven't. I only have Seeker and High Scepter level 93. And everything else is... I think on the private server eventually gonna get there. But I just need the play points to use XP tickets to get there fast. Masterwork, so it can't go wrong. It's kind of funny, but because in every Dragon's Dogma there was only 2 classes that I ever liked. In this game it's Seeker and High Scepter, in DD2 it's a Thief and Fighter, and Dark Arisen is Strider, and see, I haven't played Dark Arisen in like forever, so... Was there another cool class there? I'm pretty sure there was another class that I liked. Maybe it was just Assassin. The other dagger class. Dangerous area. I'll be the judge of that. I should probably move this chat window down here. Or some such. Maybe slightly more up here. Yeah, it's better. no one is casting or doing anything. There's another freaking harpy there. Goddamn harpies. Nice artwork, thank you. I didn't make it. I paid someone to make it for me. Really nice guy though. Haven't seen him post anything in a long while. Maybe he posted something that I didn't agree with and then I unfollowed him. That also happens sometimes with people. No idea, but generally a really nice guy. Nowadays people just use AI. Yeah, it's not AI generated, this one. I think it came out right before or right when the AI shit started. Like just before DD2 came out, basically. I was like, I need something. I want something. Yeah, initially I wanted to commission the guy because we had really cheap prices, and then like I was debating it, and then like a week later I decided I'll just do it, you know. I can afford that right now, and I saw that he doubled his prices, and I was still like, you know what? I saw that you doubled your prices, but I still think it's really fair, this price. So here you go. He was actually very surprised that I like instantly transferred the money over to him. He was like, yeah, you can pay in like cards, or you can pay when I'm done, but I do want it when I'm done, or you know, Just pay the full price when the commission is done. And I was like, no, here you go. You can have everything. I trust. There's not enough trust in the world. Sometimes you just gotta... Sometimes it's a bit of a gamble, but... Sometimes you just gotta take the gamble, even when you might think it's... You know, a gamble. But it didn't look like a gamble to me. The guy's portfolio seemed very legit, and of course it was, so, you know. Let me see if he's still around. Oh yeah, I just unfollowed him. I have no idea why. Maybe I got tired of looking at some of this stuff or something, I don't know. Maybe he was posting, whatchamacallit, politics on X, and I just kind of was like, at a point where I was like, I just want to look at game stuff and nothing else. It's probably that. Huh. Oh. Malice Princess will help me now. It's kind of a generic name, but on the other hand... I wish I could get loot. Yes. I think I'm blind. Wait, is it over here? Oh, it's over here. I'm so excited for next week, man. I mean, I've already been playing Forza a bunch. Not something I can play endlessly, which is why we're here. But next week is the new James Bond game, the first one in frickin' 14 years. I'm ready. So ready. Let's go. Start of a new era for Bond games. And start of an era for this year's awesome games coming out. With, of course, James Bond being the first game. And then, was it next month? No, July, there is like Relinks expansion is coming out. And that same day there is also Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the new remake. And then the day after that, so there's three games in 2 days that I mean I've got the weeks off, but there's no chance. A healing pool? Yeah, there's a bath. You can craft those. If you they cost a whole bunch of stuff though. Hold on. After it. And you gotta unlock the recipes through achievements and stuff. So you gotta play the game a whole bunch. But once you unlock the crafting recipes, if you go to furniture in special, and then scroll down, let's see where it is. If I can find it. It's in here somewhere. Almost like I'll show you the freaking item rank that you need for it, but for some reason it's probably just skipping over it again. Was it just a achievement bath that I got or something? It might have been. Huh. I guess. Oh no, here it is. Jesus fucking hell. You need 10 relief coins is yours. I believe that's logging in for like a week or maybe a month. It's okay. No. I'm doing the thing. It's I got nothing better to do anyway, so. But yeah, you can get the bath, and otherwise you can also you've been to Canosa, right? You can just take the Bath of Abundance, which is the same thing that I have in my Arisen room. And then you get the same buffs. Camel Canyon, yeah, we can't do those, yeah. Well, we could, but then we would have to go to Channel 1 and do them. Hey, you're welcome, dude. If you don't have any questions or anything for regarding the game, just let me know. Yeah, there's 3 pools, and it's the most expensive one, the Bath of Abundance. I think it's 1,000 to get in there. What shall we do? I didn't plan this far ahead. GS. I don't think I've seen this party yet. Community list. Wait, no. Player search? Ah. Buran Shishi. Nope. No clue. I see it's got his gear is already better than mine. Never seen these people before. I'm saying better, it's more like on par, but his defense is higher. Although that matters, because there's nothing that will kill you. I mean, maybe except for like the last couple of extreme missions. Have you done BBM? Yep, a couple times. Do I have? Yeah, I've got... I think I'm actually stacked on ASL. That's why my ice affinity is so freaking high, because I've got all these freezing crests and shit. In the ice 475, ice affinity level 5, seeker ice attribute 12%. And then on this thing, can you actually see that? Oh yeah. Here's some pierce attribute damage, some more ice. Level 6 long line and stuff. For the attack on Titan movement. Bah. Could go to Ragoda Ruins. Isn't there a wasteland, actually? Oh, that's the last one. You might as well do that. I seem so dedicated to this game. Not as dedicated as some other people, but The only thing I've got going is just a lot of hours in the game. But I usually spend it at, you know, most people play in efficient ways, and I'm just kind of very inefficiently just running around carelessly, just doing whatever suits me. I mean, yeah, I guess we just gotta run around, right? See, I could pick up some other quests, but I don't feel like it. You gonna go sleep? Sleep well, dude. Sweet dreams. It's like 3 AM. Oof. Still, you're 6 hours ahead of me. Japan, then, is it? Thank you, thank you. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Yeah, that's cool. This looks very cool. I agree. It doesn't just look it is. How are you, dude? Ready for the weekend? I think tomorrow morning I'll do some early morning cleaning before shit gets really hot, because it was already hot today. It's probably gonna get hotter tomorrow. There's a better word for that, but my brain doesn't work right now. Other than that, I don't really have any plans. Trying to think of what games to play. Because as much as I like Dragon's Dogma, the fatigue sets in too quickly nowadays. Even for Dogma 2, it's like sometimes I can play for an entire day, and the other times it's like, you know, because I've been playing the combat for so long, you just start feeling numb to it, even though it's still really good. That's when you just gotta switch it up, play something else. That's why I'm so happy that next week is gonna be first Light's release. Play something else for a couple of days that I'm actually excited about. Alright, we gotta kill this guy over here. Dutch roll more OP in this game, only if you upgrade it, but yeah. Dragon's Dogma and Skyrim. I tried Crimson Desert and I didn't like it. But that's mostly graphical issues and stuff. Graphical issues, and I immediately had the bug at the entrance of the first puzzle. And I was like, yeah, if it's gonna be like this, if it can't even complete a fucking puzzle, then I don't want it. And then I refunded it. My tolerance for game-breaking bugs is like near to zero nowadays. And I know how hard game dev is because I've been helping with the with some of the re-implementation of this game, making quests, placing enemies, that sort of thing. And it's really easy to just have some oversight on something, right? And even on like game-breaking stuff like that. So it's not like you can follow deaths for it, but like there's just so much to play now. The competition is just so much that like I'm at a point where I'm like, why would I play something that doesn't fucking work? or has game-breaking issues when there's like literally 100 other things that I can play that do work. I think that's one of the biggest challenges that game devs face in the present, because people could be playing a game for a week and not find anything, and then like the second week all of a sudden shit starts hitting the fan, you know? Maybe we should try it again, Crimson Desert. I think just my main issue with the game would be that there's just so many buttons to press. I also just thought the graphics were awful, to be honest. Didn't look very good. But it looked very last gen. Or cross gen, more like, because that's more accurate. I wish I liked it. That's the issue. I really wish I did. Because that would have meant me not struggling right now to play some games. Because that game has got hours in it. I should just get back into Assassin's Creed Shadows before whatchamacallit comes out. Black Flag. Because I can't have them both installed. My SSD is full. Got like 2 terabytes and it's full. Big ooze. You excited to play the story of this game? I'm really excited for when they add the last 2 big updates of story content, because that was literally the best part of the game. I called it the best final boss of any game period back then, and I still don't think it's been dethroned. Because using the enemy placement tool, you can actually place the final boss down anywhere and just fight it. It doesn't give the same feel because for the story it has a very specific arena. But still not dethroned. And I thought the final boss of Tears of the Kingdom was really good. Actually made me laugh too. It was like a culmination of all the things you've seen in gaming over like the last 15 years. Just slapped into one big boss fight. Should replay it again sometime. Good ass game. Guy's still bugged. Yep. Don't see any of these. Meh. Yep, dudes, that's gonna be it for me for this for now. Gonna chill out. Maybe go to bed early. Something. Yes. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.